Hi BookTube! My name is Sarah and welcome to the Bookish Knitter. Today I'm coming to you with a used book haul. So this is going to be the first in a series. I have no idea how many videos are gonna come out for this, but I have planned that I'm gonna do these on Mondays. I have been buying a lot of used books at the thrift store, at charity shops, I guess you'd also refer to them as. And yeah, I've got like bags sitting beside me, but based on my video that went out last Tuesday, I think I had like 20 or 30 books I talked about. It was like 40 minutes long. It was more than that. It was probably closer to 40 books. I thought that I would break this up into 15 book increments. So yeah, I'm not actually going shopping this weekend. I am being good. And when I say this weekend, I'm actually filming this on Saturday. You guys will see this on Monday. And yeah, and these are all, like I said, used books. So before you're like, wow, you're getting an awful lot of books. Yeah, I am, but I am on a book budget. I'm allowed to spend $20 to $25 a week, which I could buy one brand new book, or I could buy a ton, like 20 used books. And as a collector and reader of category romance, that is the basis of what my collection is. So yeah, fun time. So I got some books. So like I said, in 15 book increments, I'm trying to do these like from the oldest ones that I bought to the more recent ones, but they're kind of just in bags beside me. It is what it is. I'm just pulling 15 of them per video to share with you guys. So let's start with an old Debbie Maycomer. So we have Bride Wanted by Debbie Maycomer. This is book number 836 in the, at the time it was the Silhouette Special Edition line. It is now the Harlequin Special Edition line. And it looks like it's from part of the series From This Day Forward. And this is from September of 93. Like, look at the dress and I love it. Absolutely love it. I'm always thrilled to find like authors like Debbie Maycomer and Nora Roberts and stuff like that. These books that they wrote when they did write for category. Absolutely a delight to find. Then we have an old Rebecca York book. This is Midnight Kiss. This is from part of her 43 Light Street series. It's number 273 in the Harlequin Intrigue line. So I do love the way that these covers have changed. A lot of you in one of my videos, I mentioned that next year is the 75th anniversary of Harlequin, and I was trying to think of something to do, and a lot of you kind of thought like it'd be fun to look at series and look at the cover changes throughout the year, so I definitely think that's something I'm probably going to do. I think that'll be a lot of fun. This came out in 1994. I don't know what month, but it came out in 94. It's listed here for some reason as an introductory copy. They did a number of these where, you know, I guess if you got the subscription box, you got like some free books, and they would just tag them because there's also no ISBN number on the back. So, is there one on the inside cover? No, there isn't. There isn't one on the inside cover either. So I think that's what they were. They were kind of giveaways or something like that. Then we have a old Harlequin American romance book. This is The Cowboy Hires a Wife by Jenna McKnight. So there's that one. This is number 605, and it looks like it's part of the 1-800-Husband series. We are going back in time to when you would, before Tinder, before, you know, Match.com and all those good things, you called a phone number, I assume. I would have been way too young for that. This came out in, when did this book release? 1995. So not that old. Well, I mean, yeah, it is that old. It's almost, what is that, 30 years? Almost 30 years now? Whoa. Holy cow. So yeah, it's an older book. But yeah, fun, fun, fun. An older Harlequin romance novel. This is Gypsy in the Night by Sophie Weston. My husband does such a good job finding these books. Like, he just kind of looks for the oldest stuff he can find when the two of us are perusing the shelves, and he finds a lot of these gems for me. So thank you, Garrett, for your good eye. This is number 3186, and it's from March of 92. So yeah, old Harlequin romance. Does love only happen in the movies, it says on the back. Beautiful, beautiful cover. Another older Harlequin romance, and if this dress doesn't scream the 1990s, I do not know, or the early 90s, I do not know what does. We have The Man You'll Marry, another older Debbie Maycomer. Yay! Look at the sleeves on that dress, you guys. That's like Princess Di's dress, sort of, kind of, right? When did she get married? It was late 80s, I think? No, early 80s? I don't remember. Anyway, yeah, so The Man You'll Marry by Debbie Maycomer, Harlequin number 3196, and this is from May of 1992. So these could have potentially been from the same collection, somebody's same collection or something. I don't know. Another older Harlequin romance and another Debbie Macomber. I'm telling you, my husband is a gem at finding these things. We have Stephanie, and this is part of the Orchard Valley series. So there's this one. And this is number 3239, and it is from December of 92. So there's that beautiful old house in the background. Stephanie and Charles, an unpredictable romance. She returns home, her father suffered a heart attack, and her three sisters are gathering to his side. So it sounds like it's a series that each one is about a different sister, maybe? I will have to hunt out the rest of them then, because that sounds really good. I like stories like that when you get like the sibling relationship. Nora is book 3, so there must have been a book ahead of this one. Then this must be book 2, and then there'll be probably 2 more. So yeah, yay on that one. An older duets novel. I do love these so much. These books, if you do not know, were my gateway introduction into category romance, into Harlequin category romance, was the duets line. And yeah, I still love these to this day. So these were 2-in-1 books. So you got 2 brand new stories. So it's not like these were 2 previously published stories that were then bound up into a new volume. No, these were 2 new books published into 1 volume. And some very well-known writers wrote for this line, including Jill Shalvis. She wrote a number of books for this line. So this is The Right Mr. Wrong by Tina Wainscoat and Never Say Never by Barbara Daly. It's kind of cut off there at the bottom, but it's, yeah, Barbara Daly. So there's that one. This is number 34, and it's from August of 2000. So actually, that would be 23 years ago this month, wouldn't it? Wow. That is crazy. Sometimes the books would tie in together, or be part of the same series or something like that. Other times the books had nothing really to do with each other. They were just kind of like, and you got 2 of these books every month when the duets line was around. So yeah, I really like this line. Again, it was super, super fun. Next up, we have an older Silhouette Intimate Moments, which is now the Harlequin Romantic Suspense line. And we have At Risk by Janine Stevens. So there's that one. Double Jeopardy, it says on the back. This is number 308, and it is from, I think that's October of 89. So yeah, an older one. Wow. Very James Bond-esque cover, right? Very cool. Next, again, Defacing of Books, my friends, Defacing of Books. I did not pay 10 cents for this, but we have Sapphire Nights by Valerie Parv, older Harlequin romance, but as you can see, the cover is cut, which really bugs me, but it is what it is. And this is number 2909 from May of 88. So yeah, the island provided much needed solitude. Oh! In Australia, on the Great Barrier Reef, it says. In their villa on the Great Barrier Reef. Belle worked to establish herself as a writer, determined to emerge from the shadows of her famous father. Then unexpectedly, Rex arrived. Don't. That one sounds really good. I like her hat. Anyway. Next up, another older Harlequin intrigue. We have On the Scent by M.J. Rogers. This is another one that says introductory copy on it, but it is number 271, and it is from 1994 as well. Oh, guys, there's a map. Who doesn't love a good map in a book? That's delightful. So anyway, his chief suspect was stimulating all his senses, it says on the front. So there's our lovely couple, and then there appears to be like this random grouping of stuff. It looks like perfume samples with the Eiffel Tower in the background for some reason. His sixth sense told him she was guilty. The sight of Paris was unequaled to, in Robert's eyes, except by beauty, Diane. The enchanting chemist appeared to be an innocent attendee at an international symposium, though her secret experiments made her his primary suspect in a case of multiple murder. All right. Delightful, right? I don't read what these are about when I get them. Again, I am a collector. I'll read them when I read them. If and when that happens, when I get to them. But yeah, that sounds really good. So, yay. Another older Harlequin entry. This is number 213, another Rebecca York, and another one from the 43 Light Street series. This is called Hopscotch. And I have to say the cover, I don't know if you guys are seeing, it's a little bit more orange to me, but it looks like butterscotch. And it's called Hopscotch. So now I kind of want dessert. Anyway, did she remember their love or invented, it says. Who was Jason? The riddle was the key to Noelle's frightening predicament. Ever since she arrived in Britain, she'd been plunged, I can talk, into chaos. And I'm even wearing my glasses. Pursued by assassins. And her guardian angel was a seasoned veteran of murder and a man who claimed to be her husband. So yay on that one. Sounds really good. So yeah, Britain. Okay, so that kind of looks like, I don't know, is that the London Bridge in the back? It's kind of hard to tell. Tower Bridge or whatever it's called? I don't know. Anyway, these are not all category romance. Some of them are throwback books, and I found this one, and it's so funny because if you watched my video from Friday where I do my weekly reads video, this was unintentional. I was actually going to borrow this or grab this as an ebook, but I just so happened to find it as a print book, and it's the original publication because the author's name is embossed. And this is Bad Dreams by R.L. Stine, one of the books in the Fear Street series. This is one of my favorites. I've always loved this cover. Super, super creepy. They're best friends. Like, you know, when you first see it, you're like, oh, they're twins. No, they're best friends. So it's just a bad dream, but it seems so real. Every night Maggie has the same horrible dream. Every night she is forced to watch the same murder. And every night the girl in her dreams cries out for help. Maggie is afraid to go to sleep again. But when the terrifying dream starts to come true and the gruesome accidents begin, staying awake is the real nightmare. Very, I didn't watch horror movies growing up, but Freddy, was that it? Is that who I'm thinking? The guy with the claws and the striped sweater? The Christmas sweater? The red and green stripes and the Christmas sweater. Nightmare on Elm Street, that's it. But that's kind of what it seems like to me. But yeah, so you can get this one on audio. I'm pretty sure it's on Hoopla on audio. I mean, it's not a very long book. I'm probably just going to end up reading it, or I might just grab it on audio just for funsies. But yeah, I am super happy I came across that one. Anytime I come across any Fear Street books, it makes me happy. We have a older Harlequin Presents novel. This is Too Close for Comfort by the great Charlotte Lamb. Fantastic there. This is number 1513. And it is from December of 92. It says, win a trip to England. See inside. I wonder if I can still... No, I'm just kidding. Barbary Wharf is the series name down here. I'm like, is that somebody's name? Ashamed of the past, afraid of the future. Irene Oliviero had made front page news after joining the Sentinel. Shy, demure, and extremely beautiful, she turned heads wherever she went, and every eligible man at the paper wanted her. Everyone except Esteban, the Sentinel's marketing director and the company's heartthrob. Well, everybody's company has the local heartthrob, right? Hello. At least you did back in the 90s. Despite his legendary attraction to the fairer sex, he only wanted to fight with Irenia, Irenia. Perhaps it was some new form of courting. After all, Nick and Gina were still fighting over control of the paper, and everybody at the Sentinel knew they were in love. So this, definitely part of a series. Barbary Wharf is home to more than a newspaper. It's home to a group of men and women whose careers and passions are intertwined, it says. So, very interesting. So there's that one. Another older Harlequin Presents, even older than that one, actually. We have Brittany's Castle by Leah Michaels. This is number 1028. And it is from November of 87. He had betrayed her when she needed him. Everything. That's what wealthy banker Brittany appeared to have. An ideal home, stunning good looks, and a rewarding career. Yet she also had a troubled past. Her marriage to lawyer Ryan had failed because of his unfaithfulness. Oh, we don't like him already. And she had miscarried the child she so badly wanted. All she wanted from him now was a divorce without publicity. Ryan, however, insisted on a mock reconciliation in order to get the political appointment he was seeking. Oh, I don't know about this one. If he cheated on her, I don't think she should. Yeah, that's a second chance I don't agree with. So you've really got to do some, begging and pleading in that case. Unless she thought he was unfaithful and he actually wasn't. That would make it okay. If I get to it, we shall find out together. or when I get to it, I'm hoping. And a very saucy cover we have here, because so at Thrift Books, at Value Village, excuse me, not Thrift Books. At Value Village, if you buy 4 books, you get the 5th one free. And I think I had like 8 books in my arms, and I said to my husband, I said, just pick 2. So he picked, I can't remember what one of them was, but this is the other one he picked. He goes, I quite like this one. He goes, it was like the wrong bed. That just made him laugh. So this is Love Me, Love My Bed by Rita Clay Estranda. This is a Harlequin Temptation novel, number 595, from July of, good Lord, my eyes are bad, 96. July of 96. He was the missing half of her wildest fantasy. Beth's new bed was everything she imagined in her secret, wanton dreams. Wildly sensual, opulent, ostentatious, luxurious. But it had arrived with something extra. She now had a king-size monstrosity, some playboy's dream in her spare room. She also had its owner on her hands, and he was anxious to take possession. So she literally got like somebody's... Okay, that's weird. Because I know this series is long-running, this The Wrong Bed series, but it was more about like the trope of a single bed trope, kind of an idea. So yeah, but this reminds me, because just recently I've been rewatching through The Golden Girls on Disney Plus, which has been delightful. But there was the episode not long ago that I watched where Blanche bought a new bed but got the wrong one delivered, and it was the one, like, it was a really, really fancy one. She didn't know what to do, and she said she couldn't sleep because she felt guilty, and that is giving me these vibes. Like, so yeah, that's a lot of fun. I love it. Neither of them could sleep. Maybe it was the 2 beds. Delightful. Anyway, guys, that is it for this video. 15 books. That was about 15 minutes. So yeah, I mean, I don't want to just show these and be like, and I got this one, and I got this one. I kind of want to share them with you guys and talk about them a little bit. So yeah, anyway, I hope you guys like this. So, sorry, I've got the hiccups. So again, stay tuned. On Mondays, I'm going to be doing these for who knows how long. I don't know. I've got a bunch of books to get through. Like I said, I'm not planning on buying anything this week, or anything like that. Or for the next few weeks, I'm going to try and calm it down a bit until my next payday. But, yeah, I do, like, again, if I can spend $20 and get 15 or 20 books, that's pretty much a win. So I'm very happy with that. But anyway, guys, that's it. Do any of these books sound any good to you? Have you actually read any of these ones? Do let me know. And until my next video, everybody, take care and happy reading. Thank you all so much for watching. Bye, guys.